Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Congratulations for Afghanistan qualifying to the final of the ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup. For the first time, Afghanistan have qualified to the final. Previously, in the editions of 2017 and 2019, Afghanistan had qualified to the semi-finals. Afghanistan also had previously defeated India all the way back in 2013, I guess, when the match was played in Singapore, and Samiullah Shinwari was the player of the match. This time around, it was Siddiqullah Atal who scored a brilliant knock of 83 runs, and thus was adjudicated as the man of the match. Let's have a look at the final match, and let's see how Afghanistan team stands. I think Afghanistan, as far all the areas are concerned, have covered them so well. You look at the batting, the openers, Siddiqul Athal and Zubayd Akbari have put together more than 300 run opening wicket partnership. So far in the last some matches that we have been seeing them in the match, against India, 137 run partnership is not a joke. More than 100 run partnership against Sri Lanka in the match that was during the group stages is not a joke. So they've really been putting together a very good, solid opening partnership that gives the platform to the middle order to come and then enjoy the exploits, like we saw Karim Jannat doing in the semi-final match against India when he was promoted to come in bat at number 3. And he really utilized the conditions so well and made sure that Afghanistan scored above 200 runs. And for the first time in this tournament, ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup, 200 runs been reached, in that is Afghanistan that have done the runs. That being said, I think it's very important to notice a few things. Our middle order had not clicked, and fortunately, Karim Jannat has done the job. And you'll think that Karim Jannat, sort of a player he is, he will give you a very good performance on a big day. So is Zubayd Akbari, who we talked about and has given a brilliant performance on a big day in the semi-final match against India. And Siddiqullah Atal, who scored 313 runs so far in this tournament, is the highest run scorer of this tournament. And the kind of a form, and you'll tell about his form, the way he shuffles across, the way he moves across, the way he makes room for himself, and the way he makes sure that the ball is in his arc. And whenever he gets a ball into his arc, he makes sure that he scores a lot of runs on it, because that is the key as a batter, that you do not let any opportunity go away. And exactly is the thing that they're doing. Darvesh Rasuli, the skipper, has not scored runs in this tournament, but before that tournament, remember, he scored a brilliant 100. So he's no short of a form, but it's just that it's not clicked for him so far. If it were for me, I would have wanted Wafiullah Tarakhil in the side as well. Yeah, our opening batters are already settled in their place. I would have wanted him to come and bat at number 3. Yes, he has not scored, but remember, Wafiullah Tarakhil is an impact player. I tell you, he's a brilliant player, and on a given day, single-handedly, he will win the match for his side. And that being said, also when you look at our overall 11 players, I think lower order 2 can contribute with the bat. Alam Mohammad Ghazanfar is good with the bat. He can smash a few biggies, and Abdurrahman Rahmani is also, a good big hitter. And overall, I think the team looks really good, well balanced. For me, again, I would have wanted Wafiullah Tarakhil, which will leave us with one less bowler, meaning that our 5 genuine bowlers will have to bowl their 5 overs, Karim Jannat including, and maybe you can use Zubayd Akbari to give you 1 or 2 overs if you need. When you look at Sri Lanka, their skipper is really good, and Himanta, the leg spinner, was good against Afghanistan. But I think it was more to do with the Afghanistan batting approach as well. So I think if we're more careful against Himanta, and overall, when you look at Sri Lanka and their batting strength, I really think that Afghanistan can win this final. If you talk about the wicket, I think the wicket is rested now for one day. And overall, when it is new, there's a little bit of humidity on the wicket, meaning that there's some support for the fast bowlers. If you also see how the first semi-final went in Pakistan deciding to bat first, I think wasn't a very good decision, because with some movement on the surface, the fast bowlers can really extract some sieve movement out of it. And with that, it can trouble the batters. We saw that Pakistan lost early wickets. Yeah, they were also aggressive in their power play, but they also continued to lose wicket to the fast bowlers. Now, again, again, it's a tricky thing. You don't know because it's a pressure game as well. You want to put pressure on the chasing side, put some runs on the board, and then ask the team to come and chase it. But then again, I think having at this level of a kind of cricket that Afghanistan is playing and being so mature, it wouldn't really matter if you're chasing, if you're scoring first, because Afghanistan have won batting first and batting second, so that shouldn't really be a trouble. I mean, if they see the wicket and if there is some humidity over there, like if it's a little wet, just a little, it will help a few overs, the fast bowlers. And then when it dries, the spinners will come into play. So you will tell that in the second innings, maybe the spinners have a better command, and maybe the ball will start keeping a little low. Maybe I haven't seen the wicket. I can only say from here. But for me, if you win the toss, maybe you will want to put the opposition to bat first. And if it is for me, I will want to have Wafiullah Tarakhil come and play as well. But overall, Afghanistan team looks very solid. I think if you comparatively see the both teams, I think Afghanistan, for me, look to be a stronger suit. So all the best, Afghanistan. Let's hope, inshallah, that Afghanistan win the final and lift the trophy and bring it home. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube page.